Hello, everybody. We're back again today. We're going to be doing something a little different today. I recently picked up an English minor for my degree because I felt like it. And now I have to decide what I want for credits, like which classes I want to take. I need to take 6 classes. One from this box, the literature requirement. I can take one. I have to. Oh, shit. I have to take one from this box and one from this box, and I have to pick 4 classes of any of these. It doesn't matter. So I have to pick one of these, and then everything else, including any other classes in these 2 boxes, is fair game. Um, so I've organized it just by, like, you can see, like, the rainbow shit. I have it sorted by, like, terms. So we have fall odd numbered years, spring even numbered years, fall even numbered years, spring even numbered years, and then we have a couple of weird ones. We have unspecified is red, because I'm not going to be picking any of those just because they're a bit too annoying to figure out. Uh, we have F, which is just every fall. We have SD, which is sufficient demand. So it's only if, like, enough people sign up for the course. I believe every sufficient demand class is in fall. I might be wrong. Not all of them are, I believe. I don't know. I think they all are, but I'm not 100% sure. So don't quote me on it. All right. So with terms, let's just go. I'm probably not going to be picking anything in the unspecified box just because it's going to be a pain to figure out. Like, it's going to be a pain to figure it out. And I've looked it over and I haven't really seen anything I really want. Everything in, let's see, we have, oh yeah, there's a few more categories that are all just, like, weird. So, like, we have fall, spring. If it's just an S and it doesn't have, like, an O or an E afterwards specifying even or odd, it's every year. So, like, restorative storytelling is every spring versus uh, the English novel is only spring of odd numbered years. So, like, spring of 2027 will be when I take that, or if I take that. And I probably won't. I don't really care about English literature too much. But sufficient demand, and we have a few odd ones. FSSU. This one is an interesting one. There's only, I believe these are the only 2 that are in this cat. God damn it. I hate the way Google Docs is, because when you highlight something by clicking on it, it's so easy to accidentally move it. But yeah, FSSU is fall, spring, and summer. So this shit is year round, and it's just these 2, and I can't take either of these because I'm not an English major. So yeah, we have fall of odd numbered years, and every spring is FOS, and there's a couple other weird ones. Yeah, here's a bunch of the weird ones. We have spring of odd numbered years, but summer of even numbered years, and that happened a few times, weirdly enough. We have fall and spring of odd numbered years. We have we have spring of even numbered years and fall of odd numbered years. Yeah, and most of the weird categoried ones like that I probably won't be able to take, but I'll look, you know. So also everything in the orange category, fall of odd numbered years, I won't be able to take because for fall of 2025, this upcoming semester, I already have my schedule, like, filled out. I can't change it. It's too late for that now. So everything in orange, most of the weird, everything in orange can't do, and all the stuff in the weird categories probably can't do. I'll still look it over, but, like, eh. But now we have to go through and we have to, I think I'm just gonna tier list them based on how cool I think they are, you know. So we're just gonna, I guess, just go through and type in a letter after every one, and yeah, that'll make sense. I don't know why I have my headphones on. I'm gonna take these off. I'm not listening to anything, so I don't really need them. Ugh. I probably look like a fucking goober on camera, but whatever. Alright. We have I'm just gonna go through the classes by term. I think that'd be good because it'd be fun. All right, we have. Let's see. We have British Romantic Literature. C. I don't really care about it. Victorian Literature. B. Yeah. We have early 20th century British Lit. I don't really care. The Bible is literature. I don't really like... Most of the Bible classes at my college are like a bit... The people who take them are a bit strange, you know? Because being religious is fine, but a lot of people have weird religious beliefs here, so... Selected topics in literature. I don't believe I can take that. I think that is either only for majors or something like that. C. Alright, let's see. I'm just going to do all the unspecified first. Let's see. Advanced composition. I think I have to take this one. I think I have to take it because most of these, the prerequisite is advanced composition. Like, I looked, because one I saw that looked interesting was technical and scientific writing. That one was okay, but like genres and creative writing, I looked at and I was like, I kind of want to do that, right? Creative writing, fun. And then like most of the like advanced creative writing down here, it requires like all of these and all of these, and it's like, do I really want to take like 10 writing classes when I care more about literature? But advanced composition, it'd be nice to be a better writer because I'm a pretty bad writer. You know, it's never really been my thing. I've never really been tried at it even. It's just, it'd be nice to be good. And it'd also be good for like grad school shit where it's like, write a gabillion papers now. Let's see. Technical and scientific writing, I don't really care about it. And especially taking a class on it would probably just be like, here's how to properly categorize every item ever. Like, no. Sorry, I'm like sniffing. I have like phlegm and shit in my throat. I don't know why. Genres and creative writing. I don't really know what the genres in part means, but I'm assuming it's like teaching you how to write different genres, and that's a cool idea. I like that, but unfortunately it is a prerequisite class with advanced composition, so it's going in B. If it wasn't for the prerequisite, I think it would be probably my first pick of all of these. Let's see. Technical and scientific editing. This one isn't a prerequisite class. It's an odd one, and I think editing is a cool field, but like, I don't really know much about it, and I'd like to be writing myself. I don't really care about editing, so C. Grant writing and management, no. First one going into D. Alright, next uncategorized. Let's see. Also, some of these are duplicates. These ones, this list down here is just everything. It's sorted by, there's one list for everything 300 level and one for everything 400 level. The distinction doesn't really matter. It's just the 400 classes are mostly prerequisite classes. So like almost everything in this half of the list has something you have to take before it. Not everything. Some of it doesn't. Like the literature classes don't really have any prerequisites. The only prerequisites for the literature classes are, I'm scratching my arm, sorry, are that you've taken your like sophomore level literature classes, like your world literature 1 and 2, which is a secret sequel to what's it called? I'm fucking stupid, sorry. It's like a secret like sequel to your freshman level composition classes, but it's for reading. And I already took those because it was one of the elective options that I had to pick between, and I said, I like reading. Alright, we have advanced composition. I think I already did. I already put that in B. British Romantic Literature, don't really... Victorian literature I think I like more than Honestly, I don't really know much about British Romantic literature. I know a little bit more about Victorian era shit. I've read a decent amount of it. And let's see, don't really care about that. Language and gender, I don't really know what that class is about, but I don't know. Um, Technical and scientific writing, oh shit. Bible is literature. I got lucky. I misclicked. That was also correct. Let's see. Genres and creative writing. Uh, yeah, that one's cool. Let's see. Special course. I don't think I can take special course, and because I think it's either what's the word? I think it's either majors only or it's like some weird shit. I don't really remember. Because one of my friends is an English major, so I asked him a little bit about it. Alright, now we go down to the 400 level. God, let's see. Alright, we have Old English language and literature. I've read some stuff that's been translated, like, I read the first, probably third of Sir Gawain, translated by Tolkien, and I did not really fuck with it, but I mean, it's one book out of like thousands, so who knows. I think I'm gonna put it in C though. I'd rather not risk it because I only get 6 shots to look at cool stuff with the minor. So let's see, transnational American lit. What does transnational mean? Does it mean like North American and South American, or does it mean like literature from Americans from other countries? What is B. Language and society. That one's a prerequisite class, but also I don't really care about it that much. Writing, protest, and dissent. That one seems cool, and it's also one of the ones I believe I can take because there's no prerequisites, and it looks cool as fuck. So I think that one's going to be the first A category. Yeah. Technical and scientific editing. Grant writing and management. Hell no. Creative grant writer grant writing. I like how they give you a creative writing class for writing an identical format thing that is used by thousands of people, millions of Americans get grants. Like, come on, man. Social linguistics. Kind of interesting. I don't know. Literacy, culture, and writing. I don't really know what that's about, but literacy, culture, and writing, but it looks alright, maybe. Selected topics in literature. I don't think I can take that. Professional writing portfolio. I know I can't take that. That's like English, yeah, or that. And I don't think I can take that. Yeah, so far F category has just been I can't take this. But I can't take these because all of them are like major exclusive or what's the word? Like major exclusive or like really insane amounts of prerequisites, like 8 and 10 classes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put everything in fall of odd numbered years into F because I can't take any. It doesn't look like I'm missing out on anything in that category. Let's see, we've got... What am I missing out on? Let's start at the top. I'm just going to read through them because I can't really... there's fucking flies in this room. I don't know why. I pick up my trash. I don't even eat food in here now. Like, I do, but I immediately take it back into the kitchen and wash the dishes. I have no idea what's happening. Alright, we've got Milton. I never really read any of his shit. Might have been cool. I don't know. We've got Studies in African American Lit. That one kind of made me sad because it looks cool. We've got Studies... Oh my god, this fucking fly is like buzzing around my eyes and I hate it. Let's see, we've got Studies in Contemporary Global Lit. That one seems like a bit too general. I probably would have given that D tier. Let's see, Writing About Film. That one I'm kind of sad about. That one looked cool. Let's see, we've got Romantic and Victorian Poetry. Maybe. I've never really gotten into too much poetry, but it looks neat. Film genres. That one looked cool. Plus, I know the teacher for all of the film classes. He's a cool guy, and I like him. He taught my English 112, my second English class, and he was a cool guy. We've got short screenplay writing. It's all right. Writing about film. Oh yeah, duplicate. Ugh. All of these are duplicates. Yeah, I already said that. Yeah, let's go back up. Let's see. Now, spring of even-numbered years. This is the one I'm going to have to think about the most because it's the soonest one, and it's the one I'm going to have to, start doing stuff. And I wrote down, what my schedule is going to look like next year, and it looks like I'll be able to take one class next semester, or one, maybe two. It's not really clear. Probably just one, but maybe two. I don't really know. Let's see. We've got Folklore of the American South. That one was one of the ones that poked out to me. That one looks cool. S tier. We've got American Novel. B tier. British Novel. B tier. Contemporary Poetry. Maybe. Images of Women in Literature. That one looked interesting, but I mean, yeah, B. Let's see. Multimodal Writing. That one's a prerequisite class, can't take it. Advanced Creative Writing Poetry, can't take it. Yeah. Wait, yeah, I'm in the right category, cool. Let's see, we've got Technical Writing. We've got Images of Women in Literature. Film authors. Huh. Too vague. C tier. We've got Black Southern Literature. That one looks cool. Let's see. New Media Writing. B. Too vague. Multimodal Writing. Folklore of the American South. Cool. The American Novel. B. British Novel. B. Advanced Creative Poetry. Oh wait, I can't take that actually. Contemporary Poetry. I don't know if that one's a prerequisite or not, but B. Let's see. Selected Topic. Can't take that. Okay, so let's see. We've got. There's. I feel like a couple of these are missing. Did I skip a tab? Damn, they really don't have shit. Let's see. Okay, so this is the first semester that I'm gonna have to pick a class, and I'm gonna have room to pick either one or two, probably just one to be honest, because I'm at 14 credit hours I'm at either 13 or 14 credit hours before the literature classes, so I need to pick just one or two to get me up to either 16 or 19, because every literature class is 3 credits. So, Folklore of the American South. That one seems like the obvious pick, to be honest, but I'm going to keep looking. Images of Women in Literature. If I have room for 2, that'll probably be the second one I do. Either that one or Black Southern Literature, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, I think Black Southern Literature is the pick if I get 2. But if it's just one, Folklore of the American South all the way. I think my grandmother just came in from outside. Alright, let's see. So then we have... I'll highlight the winner of every category. I'll highlight it in... Let's go with dark gray. And then let's make the text color white and make the text color dark gray. Or the highlight dark gray. Black. I forgot the color name. Let's see. We've got Chaucer. I did not like reading Canterbury Tales in high school. C. Contemporary American Novel. Selected Topics in American Lit. Oh wait, I might be able to take that. I'm going to leave that as B tier. Uh, is there any green in... No. Okay. Let's see. Intro to Literary Studies. No. 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 Intro to English Linguistics. Neat, but no. Perspectives in European Film. That one poked out to me. That one's cool. We've got Chaucer. No. Technical Editing. I think this is a prerequisite one, so I'm going to put it as a no. Contemporary American Novel. No. Selected Topics. No. Okay, so this one was a pretty easy category. Let's see. I have... This is for fall of 26. I only have 7 credits that semester, so I'm going to need to pump those fucking numbers up. Let's see. I'm going to have to pick... Let's see. I'm at 7 credits, so I'll need maybe 4 literature classes. 3 or 4, because it's... I have... My class schedule I have written down here. I have performance attendance, which that class is a pain in the ass. Every Wednesday at 12 you have to go to a concert, and it's cool, but it's like if you don't scan the QR code right, you just don't get credit and you get fucked over. And I have to, that's why I'm taking a credit of it my 4th year, even though I should realistically be done by now. Which is annoying, but hey, it's whatever. You can't win them all. Alright, we've got that. Let's see. So, we've got 2 credits of tuba lesson, 1 credit band, 2 credits music class, orchestration and arranging I have to take. I have no idea what the hours are for that. And then 2 credits of guitar lessons. So that gets it up to 7 credits. And I may or may not be in... What the fuck is the name of that group? I can't remember the name of it. There's like another ensemble on campus that I think I've gotten into. I emailed the tuba teacher about it, my guy, and I texted him, and he was just like, gotcha. Because they said, hey, we need a tuba, there's not really an audition, and I kind of look like the obvious pick, because, I'm the only tuba player left who can volunteer for it. I'm 4th chair, and the 1st chair and 2nd chair guy, or the 1st and 3rd chair guy are already in different ensembles and can't, and the 2nd chair guy is kind of retiring or something. I don't really know what he's doing, but I think I'm the obvious pick for that. I should have that. I don't really know, and I'm kind of just waiting to see if he's putting me in or not. I don't fuck if I know. But if I get put into that class, big if that happens, I will be at 8 credit hours, and that will mean 8 credits plus 8 credits to 18, that gets I'd be at 17 if I took 3 literature classes, or I'd be at 20 if I took 4. So, fall of 2026, I'm going to be doing a lot of literature classes. And I need to pick 4 fall classes. And that might seem like a lot, but I'm also going to be pulling some from like these categories, like these fall ones, and these guys. No, this group here. Oh, I fucking shit in my nose. I'm gonna go ahead and put all of these in F because I can't take any of those, and I just saw them. Okay. Oh my god, I have so much shit in my nose. But yeah. Let's see. Let's pick the 4 I like. Perspectives in European Film. It's a cool one. Like that. Wait. Yeah, okay, it was in the fall category. Oh, wait. Then, bam. Yeah, So I need to pick 4 fall classes, or 3, maybe 4. We'll see. Fall even numbered years. I don't really fuck with any of these, to be honest. Damn, that's all I got. Oh. Damn. Okay, let's hope the classes in just the plain fall category are good. If they aren't, okay, let's see. Now let's go through spring of odd numbered years. So this will be my final semester, and same thing, 8 credit hours. So I'll be able to take 3 to 4. Yeah. So we've got Restoration and 18th Century British Lit. Don't really care. Contemporary Global Lit. Same thing. Selected Topics in British. Can't take it. Let's see. Spring of odd numbered years. We have Rhetoric, Argument, and Style. I think that's a prerequisite class. Let's see. We have Spring of odd. Oh, I highlighted them differently. Let's see. Yeah. Literary Criticism. Okay, here we go. Survey of Grammar. Fuck no. The American Novel. The English Novel. Rhetoric, Argument, and Style. I can't take it. Selected, can't take it. Damn. I'm kind of shit out of luck for this one. Shit, man. Okay. Let's see. We've got Survey of Grammar. That one's funny. Damn. Survey of Grammar. What a fucking lame thing. Okay, let's see. What is the best one in this category? We have... I don't really want to read British Lit. I think I might have to, though. Oh. Yeah. Damn, I think it's... I think the Global Lit is probably the best one. Yeah, I think the Contemporary Global Lit. Yeah, it's got to be the Contemporary Global Lit. Okay, so that's the end of the classes that are specific to every specific semester. And Folklore of the American South, I can already tell you that's the one I'm going to be taking this spring. And I only have room for that one. So I basically only need to worry about the fall of... what am I saying? Fall 26 and spring 27. That's basically all I need to worry about. And it looks like with the unspecified term classes, I don't think I'm missing anything with any of those. It looks like the highest any of them got was like B. Writing, Protest, and Dissent. That's the only one in there I care about and want to think about doing. But yeah, it looks like all the unspecifieds I don't really care about. So now we need to go through and let's see. I can already tell you I can't take the honors ones because I'm not an honors. Whoa, this fucking idiot isn't an honors student? How crazy. But let's see. Yeah, honors seminar. No. Shakespeare. I don't really care about him. I'd take it if I have to, but I wouldn't be happy about it. Let's see, we've got Protest and Dissent. Oh wait, I had that one in unspecified. Why the fuck? Huh. Wait, it was up here, wasn't it? Writing, Protest, and Dissent. I don't know. Where am I at? Shit, I got lost. Yeah, writing protest and dissent. Okay, so it's a fall class. Okay, yeah, I'd like to take that. A tier. Advanced, can't take that. Professional writing portfolio. No, can't take that, actually. Can't take that either. Oh! Okay. Shakespeare. Again, meh. Dramatic literature criticism. African American vernacular. Okay, that's interesting. Advanced creative writing fiction. Can't take that. Okay, so looks like the clean winner in this category is writing protest and dissent. Yeah. Cool. Okay, now we need to get into the weird. We're already in the weird terms, but like now we need to really look. Okay, let's see. We've got African American women writers. Sufficient. Oh God, we're already at the sufficient demand category. Yeah. Sufficient demand. The problem with these is I have no idea what term they are, and all of them look pretty neat. So it's kind of just I'm gonna have to jump for them whenever they happen. Uh, African American women writers. That one's interesting. Lit of the American Frontier. That one also really stuck out to me. That one's cool. I skipped English drama. English drama is alright. Sufficient demand. Selected, can't take that. African American women writers, cool. Studies in folklore. I really want to take that. That one's cool. English drama. World cinema. It's alright. I like it, but I don't really know what the actual class part would be. Like, I'd enjoy to see, like, other movies and that kind of thing, but I don't really know what it would be. Reading Writing Through Harm. I read the description of this one. That one looked interesting. It was, like, a coping thing that authors do. It's neat. Genre Studies in American Lit. I think I can take that. I don't... I'm going to put it in B. Service Learning. I don't think I can take that. I think that's for the education majors. I don't really know. But, yeah. History of the English language. Don't really give a fuck, not gonna lie. American Frontier, cool. Special topics in film studies, can't take that. Selected topics in writing. I don't think I can take that either. Okay, so Lit of the American Frontier, that one's a clear winner, and so is... Oh god, studies in folklore is so fucking cool. It's such a cool thing. It's probably my favorite category, like, overall. Or favorite class overall. Like, studying folklore, the fact that there's 2 full classes on it is so fucking cool. But, okay, let's see. Is there anything else that pokes out in, like, yeah, Lit of the American Frontier. Ah, shit. There we go. And I need to take 6 classes total, but I don't really know when the American Frontier and the folklore classes are offered, so I may or may not have room for them. I have no idea when that's gonna happen. But what other categories are left? We have screenwriting fundamentals. No. This is in fall and spring, so this is year round. Let's see, we have Intro to Professional Writing. Nah. Intro to Film Studies. Maybe. Screenwriting Fundamentals. And then we have... Wait, is this the... Yeah, this is the fall and spring. Okay. So my favorite from that category... I don't know why I'm doing it in categories. I should probably have it sorted by which terms I can take it in. You know? I hope that makes sense. Like, get like a... Oh, God. I don't exactly know what I'm doing, to be honest, but... whatever. We ball. Alright, let's see. Is there anything left I haven't put in a category? There is on this page, I know. Okay, so all that's left is the spring and then the weird ones down here. Okay, in spring, every spring, they have film theory and criticism. It's alright. Principles of document design. Fuck no. History of film. That looks cool. We have... I'll just go ahead and fill everything out in order now. We have the oral tradition. The oral tradition. What? Sorry, I don't really know what it's about, maybe. Contemporary global lit. That one, this category is, let's see, these are all just the random ones. Let's see, we have spring of odd numbered years and summer of even numbered years is 2 classes. Weird that that happened twice. And then we have fall and spring of odd numbered years is advanced composition. Nah. Literature for you. Fuck now. And I think that's everything categorized. So now we're gonna look for everything that I put in the F category, and we're just gonna remove it outright, because I believe everything in F is, you watch me make this list, or watch me sort the list, so everything in F is shit I can't take. F. Oh my god. Okay. Cool. Okay, I think that's everything. Hey everyone, I'm back. My grandmother came in and I had to go pick up dinner with her. Gonna be honest, don't really remember what I was doing. I know I was sorting through courses and picking ones I liked, but so I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna delete everything in the D tier too, just because I don't want to take them. Cool. I think that's... yeah. Okay, so we've already cut the list, like, cut out like a third of it, half of it. So what we're left with now is kind of just the good shit to pick from. I think I'll delete everything in C tier too. Yeah. Oh, that's just the word century. Okay, so, oh, I didn't even categorize this part. Sorry. Rhetoric of health and medicine. No. Writing for STEM. I hate STEM shit, not gonna lie. Gone. History of theater. It's interesting. Restorative storytelling. Now, I bet you're wondering, what is this class? You get to go in person, and it's like the teaching prisoners, like, literature. But I don't want to do that, because you have to drive, and I ain't got a car, and you have to drive once a week. You have to drive, like, 40 miles over to the nearest big prison. And it's a big-ass trip. It's, like, fucking long-ass way. Yeah. Sorry, some of my friends are texting me. Okay. So what I want to do is I'm just going to go through and highlight the ones that are S tier and the ones that I really want to take. So let's just look through and see. Okay, there are 7 I have listed as S tier. Let's figure out how many of those are duplicates. Let's get rid of the duplicates, and then that'll be cool. Yeah. Let's see. In S tier, I put Folklore of the American South, Lit of the American Frontier, Studies in Folklore. What did I put? Folklore. Oh, okay, I put. Okay. Yep, both of these are duplicates. Okay. So I only have Studies in Folklore, Folklore of the American South, and Lit of the American Frontier. Those are the 3 I have. And it looks like in the writing requirement, oh man, I have to pick one of these. It looks like I'll be in Protest and Dissent. That's fine. I fuck with it. Okay. I need to pick 6 classes minimum, but realistically I'd like to have... Honestly, I want to keep my credit hours minimum 15, because anything... I need full-time tuition for scholarship shit. I need it for my Pell Grant, and full-time Pell Grant, it kicks in at 12 credit hours. My university's banded tuition means that anything from 12 to 18 cost exactly the same. It's a flat rate. So I need realistically to pick... Alright, if I'm at 15 credit hours in spring, 15 in spring, 8 in fall, and spring after that. I'm gonna write it down physically just so I can think about it better. Betterer thinker. Alright. 15, 8, 8. I have 10 left until the banded tuition stops really mattering. I have 10 for that, and I have 3. Okay, I have 23 credits or 8 classes to pick. 8 is quite a bit, or 7 if you round down, which I think I'll have to. Yeah, because it's, alright, 8 credits, plus 9 hours. Yeah, I'll be at 17 hours then, so I'll take 3 classes next fall and 3 classes next spring and 1 class this spring. So 7 total classes I need to pick. 1 spring class, 3 fall classes, and 3 more spring classes. Okay. Motherfucker. Okay. It looks like... yeah, it looks like... let's see. Protest and Dissent. I like clicking a pen, it's fun. Okay, I need 4 spring classes total, 3 fall classes total. Got it. Okay. Oh my god. There's a bunch of cool ones, but the problem is they're all at weird times or they're sufficient demand classes. I really want to take Lit of the American Frontier. I'm going to Google my college's name, Lit of the American Frontier. No, I did not mean that. Yeah, must include... Shit. Okay, got it. Google, don't say shit. I thought it would, because sometimes the course catalog has, like, more information. But, hey, go fuck myself. I think my grandmother's about to come in here. No? I can hear her walking around, but I don't know what she's doing. Well. Okay, I need 1 class this spring, 3 classes in fall. I'm going to write that down. Spring 26, 1 fall. This is a good pen. It is a Pilot G2. It's a nice one. I think it's because it's just sat for a while and hasn't had to write anything. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Let's look at the spring odd numbers, because I'll need 3 of those minimum. Yeah, spring odd number looks like it'll be the hardest one to fill. The spring even number, it's already getting filled up by Folklore of the American South. That's the... Alright, and that's just which one that's going to be. That'll fill my literature requirement, and that'll give me more wiggle room. So, yeah. S26, EN 450. Cool. And that brings me up to 18 credits, and that fills the one open space I have in spring. I have fall 26. I need 3 picks. I believe, I really don't know, the sufficient demand classes, like the Lit of the American Frontier, I really want to take it, but I'm going to pause the recording. No, I'm not going to pause for this. I'm just going to open up my course catalog. Sign in. Actually, I might have to pause because it shows like my government name. Degree progress. Actually, no. Look up classes. Yeah, that'll probably give me the most information. Spirit. Kids see ghosts sometimes. Ah, shit. Fall 25. Ian. English. Now let's see. Now it'll take a second. There it goes. And it's probably going to be on page 3. This website takes forever to load, so... yeah. Alright. 450. Yeah. Which one am I looking for? 460. And it wasn't in fall of an odd numbered year. That's good. Let's try fall 24. English. Sorry it takes so long to load on this shitty website. Kids see ghosts sometimes. I have the fucking Kids See Ghosts from Kanye stuck in my head. Oh. Okay. It wasn't fall of... Okay, so the class I want, it wasn't... Huh. It wasn't in... Oh god, what am I trying to say? It wasn't in fall of an even-numbered year either. So it's going to be either spring of an even-numbered year, or... Yeah, let's check spring 2025. English. Ba-bam. It's gonna take fucking forever for this to load. Okay. Yeah, look how many fucking freshman composition classes we have. Like, actually probably 100. Okay, so it's not in spring. Okay, so it's in spring of even-numbered years, it looks like. It's sufficient demand, but it looks like spring of even-numbered years for that one. Damn. spring of even numbered years. Let's see. Spring 24. Okay. Sorry to be so kind of quiet or boring in this video. It's just, I mean, this is a thing I have to do, and I figured it'd be a fun reason to upload. But, and hey, if you're in college and thinking about adding a minor or even a double major if you're a fucking loser like me, okay, okay, so it's not, okay, shit. You get to see some of the struggle. So sufficient demand, I assume I can just register for it. Let me look at fall 25 and see if, not engineering, you fucking goober. English. I have like the beat to God, what's that song off of Late Registration? I can't remember the name of it, but I have one of the beats from Late Registration stuck in my head, and it's such a good song. And I'm thinking about it because registration for, college shit. Okay, it's not this fall, that's good. That means there's more chance of me getting it later. Damn. Okay. Shit. Okay, well, it looks like it really is sufficient demand, and it's not just a specific semester they lie about. They do that sometimes. Oh, yeah, fuck. Studies in folklore. Okay, it looks like this kind of sucks, like, trying to find the right classes, Because, I mean, with the sufficient demand ones, it's really just, you might be fucked, which is pretty cool. So I think I'm going to move all of the sufficient demand ones. I think I'm going to kind of put them separate from everyone else, just so I can get, like, a schedule set up for, like, how do I put it? A schedule set up for what I need, basically. And, like, the sufficient demand classes can be, what's it called? Like, shit I want to do versus shit I have to do for the minor requirements. And it sucks, because all of the classes I really like are in this category. Are in the sufficient demand. I mean, Lit of the Frontier, that's fucking cool. Studies in Folklore, that's fucking cool. I mean, all this shit is so cool. And everything that's, like, standard kind of fucking sucks. Well, you do what you gotta do. Okay. Folklore of the American South fills the literature requirement. Cool. So yeah, we can go ahead and clear off Spring of Even Numbers because, I mean, we already have that one picked and I only have room for one. Clear. Oh, shit. Cool. Huh. I think that's all of them. Okay. Let's see. And I'll go ahead and put the unspecified classes, they can be whenever. It's just that the, what's it called? The people who, like, put up the listings, so usually the department, but sometimes it'll be, like, the teacher who teaches that individual class will put up the, like, which semester it is, and usually they just forget to do it in the descriptions. But, yeah. Folklore of the American South is the immediate pick for Spring 26, and now all I have left for my choices are Fall 26 and Spring 27 to pick through. So the FE, yeah. Wait, yeah, I got that right. Okay. Okay, so I'll copy this over into create a new category. Well, my fucking... Oh, it's because of the... Yeah. Why is it swapped to Arial? Winners, sure. Ignore the mistype. Also, most people would go through this with an advisor once a semester, but you're not gonna get like, with respect to advisors, they ain't gonna give you jack shit that you need. They are not. Okay, so we've got that. We've got Folklore of the American South, and then for fall 26 we're gonna need 3, and for spring 27 we're gonna need 3. Cool. Okay, let's go through. I need 3 classes that go into the FO category, I believe. Or FE, sorry. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Yeah, okay. There are 5 classes. I need to pick 3. Okay, contemporary American novel. Oh, wait, yeah, let me... Yeah, fuck it, good enough. Shit. Whoa. Pain in the ass. Yeah, just find F. Okay. Sorry for making this so complicated. It's just kind of a pain to figure out what I need. Is there a way to... Oh, Jesus. Why is Google Docs such a bitch? Oh, find and replace. That's what that is. Yeah, let's do find, comma, oh. Okay, you can't search for multiple things. That's cool and good and normal. Okay, let's just look for... Since I only really have, the one option for spring... Yeah, let me go ahead and get rid of all of the SE. Boo, bitch. Okay, Folklore of the American South. Yep. Cool, I'll erase it because I put it down in the winners category. And cool. Yeah, that category is gone. Yep. Okay, so then... I'll need... Let's put all the unspecified courses together, because this is a pain in the ass. Actually, did I already complete my literature requirement? I did through Folklore of the American South, I believe. Did I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I'll leave that there so I'll remember that. Actually, I'll just... Bam, completed. Okay. So we have... Bam. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Looks better. Okay. Let's put all of... Let's go ahead and say Protest and Dissent. Let's put that in the winners category for fall. Now I need 2 more fall classes. We've got... I'm just gonna scroll through. I'm gonna stop fucking scientific about it, We've got AAVE class. We've got dramatic literature criticism. We've got selected topics in American Lit, contemporary American novel. We've got screenwriting, introduction to film studies, intro to professional writing, perspectives in European film. I'll pick that one. Oh. Cool. And now we need something from one of these. Screenwriting fundamentals. I don't wanna, but what fucking choice do I have? It's either Actually, advanced composition is. Oh my god, that fucking gnat that was here when I left to get dinner like an hour ago is still here. And the door was open the whole time. Crazy. So, the sufficient demand classes, I want to put them in, but I think what I'm gonna have to do is get the requirements and like get the writing requirement, and then put in, yeah, and then, all right, that's the 3 filled out for like if we're just going for completion and not even considering the sufficient demand classes, because let's put the writing, protest, and dissent, and the perspectives in European film. Let's put those 2 as like backups. The advanced composition class, I think I kind of have to take it. I don't really have much of a choice with that, and these 2 can be. Now that we have the writing and the what's it called, the literature and writing requirements buck like done, we don't really have to think about it too much anymore. So now everything left is just kind of fair game. So we're just gonna go through here, the sufficient demand classes. So now that these 2 are done, I'm gonna build a schedule that is if none of the sufficient demand classes ever make, because in the sufficient demand classes, if I just go through here, I would pick only them, basically, because it would be the studies in folklore, lit of the American frontier, and, oh god, honestly, all these are cool. Like, the African American women writers, that one's neat, the drama, all of this stuff is neat, and I'm happy I picked an English minor and not, like, another one, because this is cool, and I like that. So, fall 26, if none of the sufficient demand classes make, I will be taking these 2, these 3, because that's kind of a guarantee. And the advanced composition class, I mean, we just saw that it was in fall. I just ripped ass hard as a motherfucker. Now I need to pick 3 more classes to go into spring 27, and 3 classes, and then the sufficient demand classes, we can insert them at any point and replace. So, yeah, spring 27. So that would be spring odd. Cool. Let's see, we've got... Let's go ahead and get rid of these 2 because I don't want to take those. Spring of odd numbers. Summer of even numbers. Huh. Contemporary global lit. Yeah, that can go in the spring 27 category. Contemporary global lit. Spring of odd numbers. Oral tradition. So that, I know vaguely what it's about because I've heard a lot of it about, like how, Homer transcribed epics that had been going for a gabillion years, that kind of shit. And, that's neat, but, like, as much as oral tradition is cool, it's also a bit stupid because it's like, one guy got killed, now the entire village's history is gone. Like, and that sucks because that's what happened in Africa when the Americans, like, enslaved the whole fucking continent. Was the vast majority of African history is just fucking lost because nearly all of it was through oral tradition where I believe it was OSP. I think it was Red from OSP who did like a whole thing talking about like how much of the traditions were lost and how many of the stories were lost. And she made a video going over, I believe it was Matumbo was the name of the character, I want to say. And it was like his like big epic. And it was really fun. It was really nice. It was cool. And she was like, yeah, this is one of the only ones that's left. Like every other one, those storytellers were literally killed or enslaved and forced to never like pass them down, and that is crazy. Like it's so terrifying to think about how effective the American genocide of like African cultures was, because I mean in the span of a century and a half, 2 centuries, it went from a vibrant whole fucking continent, second biggest continent in the world, being cool and shit. It went from that to like everything is gone, like every single fucking bit of it. Crazy. I'm gonna go take a shit. All right, I am back. Took a crazy shit. Long one, big one. Whew. Fuck. That was a lot. Damn. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to get 6. So we need 1 spring odd number class. We need 1 more. History of theater. American novel. Survey of grammar. English novel. No. Oral tradition. Contemporary global lit. I already picked that one? Yeah. Looks like... Yep. History of film wins it. Damn. Okay. 1 more. History of film. Then... Oh, wait. History of film. History of theater. I don't really care about theater as much as film, so I think I'm going to put the oral tradition there. Yeah. Okay. So these are the victors in our game. Now, this is what my schedule will look like if none of these sufficient demand classes come through. So I'm going to go ahead and remove everything that isn't a sufficient demand or an unknown, you know? So we have... Ba-bam. Ba-bam. Okay. This is what it'll be. So I'll highlight this one, and what's a color I like? I'm gonna do light blue. I like light blue. And I'm gonna make the text color purple. Not that purple. That purple. Magenta. Okay, so these two, Advanced Composition and Folklore of the American South, are hard required. No wiggle room at all. These 5 are here as placeholders, but if any of the sufficient demand classes... Now let's just remove the sufficient demand classes I don't really care about. I only need 5 of them. I only have 5 of them. And the... Let's see. Let's just go through and just fucking murder them all. Victorian literature. Gone. Genres and creative writing. Gone. Advanced composition. I'm already taking that. Bam. Dead. British romantic literature. Maybe. Victorian literature. Gone. Language and gender. Gone. Genres and creative writing. Gone. Transnational American lit. Writing protest, already taken it. Social linguistics, gone. Literacy, culture, and writing, gone. History of the English language, gone. Lit of the frontier, keep. Oh, wait, I already have it down there. Gone. African American women writers, keep. I like that. English drama, keep. World cinema. Reading, writing through harm, keep. English drama, gone. Already have that. Genre studies in American lit. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we're going to keep these 5 here no matter what, but we're just going to have 5 to pick from up here. World cinema. Dead. African American women writers, keep. British romantic literature, keep. Genre studies in American. I think the power is about to go out. The light keeps like flickering, and it does that when it. Sometimes the power goes out in this city. It fucking sucks. 4, 5, 6 to pick from. So I need to kill. Okay. I'm not going to be able to take one of these. I'll leave them all there for now because it's sufficient demand. Some of these probably won't make. Yeah, it sucks, but it's whatever. So yeah, this is the options I have available to me. This is the most likely, and everything up here, I have to pick. I have to hope that any of these open up, because let's see, are there any of these that I really don't want to take? Because honestly, all of these look fine. It's just that it's really just the study in folklore and the American frontier that I really want and would be willing to kill any of these for. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So any of these are cooler, to be honest. The reading writing through harm, I think I'll kill it, and the genre studies in American lit, maybe. I'll keep it. It looks interesting, but yeah, man. So this is what I'm left with, is this list below me. J below me. Isn't that the... What's that bit? It's below me? Yeah. Funny. Well, who's texting me? But, yeah, man, I'm kind of... It's kind of an all over the place thing. My brain is, like, all over. So, I want both of these so bad that, like, if the lid of the American frontier and studies in folklore, if it shows up at any point in here, I'm killing every one of them for it. Yeah, both of those are so cool that, like, I can't pass up the opportunity to take those. The British romantic literature, I think I would give up... Let's... Alright, we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 classes left. So I'm going to number them based on how much I like them. Let's just go with 1. Actually... Cool. Okay, we've got 10 to pick from. I'm just going to tier list them, like order of importance, you know? Like, how badly do I want these? And, yeah. Lid of the American frontier. I think folklore is above it. I think folklore is number 1. Studies in folklore, number 1. Yeah. I'll erase them as I go. Yeah, those two are by far the number 1 and number 2 spot. Those two are so cool. Let's see. British romantic literature. I'm kind of in the middle about it. I'll put it somewhere. Okay. Perspectives in European film. That's pretty interesting. I'm going to put it there. History of film. going to put it probably at number 5, yeah. Contemporary Global Lit. Already put up that one. Protest and Dissent, I will put here. Sorry. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are left with the ones up. These 3 and... Fuck, am I stupid? We're left with these 3 and which 2 down here? History of film and the oral tradition. Or no, not history film. Contemporary literature, yeah. Global Lit, I think I'll put it 7. Yeah. British Lit, I'll put at 8. Yeah. Genre Studies in American Lit. Actually, I'll put the oral. Yeah. I'm gonna move all of these down 1. Tradition there. Let's see. History of film, got that. Let's see. All that's left is these 2. I'm gonna put African American women writers. I'm gonna put that here. And genres in American Lit. Put that there. Okay, so we've got a tier list of what we want, basically. So what I'm doing with this tier list is any item in this tier list like supersedes the ones below it. So if I see an opening for let's see, I see an opening for studies in folklore, I'm gonna kill any of these to get in that class because that is fucking awesome. Same thing with the American Lit. And if I have to pick between it and the folklore class, I'm probably going to cry because I'm going to be like, no, they're both so cool. But, stop fighting. Yeah. Oh, man. Fuck, it sucks because this is truly like the best of the best and the cool option. I'm going to lower the oral tradition. I think it is the oral tradition, I think it's number 10, to be honest. And all of these are good, and to be honest, most of them are kind of interchangeable in how cool they are. I mean, except for like the top, like, honestly, the top 3. The European film one is neat. Yeah, so we've got... This is just the tier list, and I'm only going to get half of these at most. So these 5 is just the absolute... And honestly, even if none of these classes make, it's like, they're still cool, you know? So, I mean, the ones that I'm left with are cool, you know? These 5, they're still cool. I mean, hell, it's peak versus peak, and yeah. I'm glad. It's crazy how quickly because I mean, over the course of what, an hour-long video? Yeah, an hour and a half video, I've narrowed it down to like 10 absolutely peak classes. I've narrowed it down from like 50, 100 to that, and that's cool. And what I'm left with is 10 of the best the department can offer. I know the teacher for a lot of these classes, and I've met them, and they're all cool. I know the teacher for all of the film classes. I know him. I know the teacher for the Protest and Dissent class. He's cool. I know the teacher for most is I know the teachers for most of these. They're all cool people. There's really no bad. That's one thing I've been lucky with is there is really no bad teacher in the English department at my college, which is crazy. My college, it's honestly weirdly good. It's like a shitty bumfuck state school in bumfuck Alabama, but it's still like, honestly, I would say the best college in the region, which is a pretty easy dub when it's bumfuck, but like even compared to like University of Alabama and shit like that, it's like not bad. It's pretty fucking good, to be honest. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with all of this. Um, okay, so just looking realistically, which classes are sufficient demand? I'm gonna highlight the ones in sufficient demand. I'm gonna highlight them in. Let's go with red. Red, pretty. Sufficient demand. That's spring. Sufficient demand. Yeah. Sufficient demand. Sufficient demand. Sufficient demand. Okay. So we have 5 classes that are sufficient demand. We have. Shit. Well, whatever. Okay. We have 5 classes that are pretty fucking cool. Or we have 10 classes that are all pretty cool. I think the British Romantic Literature, I'll leave it in, but like, it's on close watch. And it's also an unspecified and not a sufficient demand. So I'll keep an eye on it, but see, that's the problem when you're left with 10 peak classes, is that it has you eyeing all of them suspiciously, because like the 10 that I've been left with are all sick as fuck, so I'm kind of stuck between all of them. Perfect world, I would have infinite credit hours of freedom, and I would be taking all of these, to be honest, but whatever. Okay, we're left with these 10. These 5 are the minimum. This is the probably, because I mean, if none of these 5 that I have make, that's pretty fucking shocking. I mean, none out of 5, really, man? I mean, at least one of them, realistically. And the studies in folklore is so fucking cool, and I really want it to happen. Same with the American Frontier. Oh my god, they're all so cool. Yeah, I'm kind of just waiting, to be honest, to see which of these will become available. And I'll probably do an update video, like, as I go. Because a lot of people don't get this. They view music, like, differently. But being a music major, I have a physical notebook here with, like, I wrote this out last night, just thinking over, like, what I have left. And the music major is a lot more rigid than others, which is kind of shocking, because you don't really view music as this hard, rigid thing if you're an outsider to it. But when you're in it, it's like so much of the knowledge. It's kind of like a biology thing where like you have to know how mitochondria, powerhouse work if you want to know how the rest of the cell works and all this shit, you know? And it's very unfortunate that I'm kind of fiddling with a little metal thing here, but it's my music degree. Everything I have left is very set in stone. Like, I'll read you out what I have left of my music degree. I have 20 credits left out of 100, 23, something like that. Yeah, let me look here. So, I am also taking guitar lessons. I love guitar. I have 6 credit of guitar lessons I've added on, but without guitar, I would only have 12 plus 10. I would only have 22 credits left in my degree. 22 is fucking nothing. I've taken 18 a semester since I've gotten here, like gotten into college. 18 a semester, that is a semester and a half of shit. And it's crazy how little work I have left to do. And that's why I added the English minor was, I wanted to keep my Pell Grant for full time, and I also just wanted to, have some shit to do because I'm going to be bored out of my fucking gourd. Yeah, let's see. Spring 26, I'm just going to read out my schedule to you guys. Spring 26, I'll be taking performance attendance, 0 credits, 2 credit tuba lesson, 1 credit band, 1 credit junior recital, spooky, 2 credits instrumental conducting, 3 credits survey music tech, 3 credits art history survey for my my last gen ed class. Pretty cool. Uh, then 2 credits of guitar. Then fall 26, so fall my senior year, 4th year, whatever you want to call it. Performance attendance, 2 credit tuba lesson, 1 credit band, 2 credit orchestration arranging, 2 credits guitar. Then spring, same thing, but without the orchestration arranging and with senior recital. And also no performance attendance, but um, yeah, pretty hyped. That'll be pretty cool. Man, I really don't have shit to do next 2 years, and especially my 4th year. I like my 3rd year. I will have, a bit more going on. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 class, 9 with the English class added. The Folklore of the American South, I'll be taking that one. 9 classes. That's still less than I've been doing, because right now, like, my schedule for this year is like 11, I think. I don't know. It's crazy seeing how especially your 4th year. Your 3rd year, it's a bit of a gradual decline if you put in work early, but your 4th year especially, there's like jack shit to do, and it's pretty cool because it means that, like, year 4, I'm going to get a whole year of basically just fucking chilling and not doing jack shit. And, oh my god, I'm hyped for that. God, I'm so excited for that, I can't lie. Because, think about it. My 4th year, I have 1 actual class and 1 actual class when you're not counting the English stuff. 1 actual class of 1 actual music class, and then fucking 3 classes of just getting to fuck around. That is so cool. And same thing with the spring senior year. Oh my god, I'm so hyped. I get to just fucking sit on my ass, be a lazy bastard, and it is awesome. Oh my god. I can't wait. And it's really cool seeing work you put in pay off, because to be honest, I've been fucking exhausted my especially this year compared to last year. This fall in particular, I was just fucking exhausted by the end of it, and I was tired. I was tired of dealing with people. I was tired of dealing with band, all the stupid shit that goes on there. I was so exhausted and so ready to just throw in the towel, and it's so great seeing that, like, I have maybe a year left of actual struggle, and then just a year of pure fucking chilling. That is awesome. I am so excited, man. Oh, fuck. That's so cool. But, yeah. Looks like when I add in the English classes, I will be not really... I'll still be getting time off, and I'll be getting to do what's effectively a hobby, because all these English classes, I'm not going to do English shit in my career, I want to be a tuba player. I'm not going to be making money that way. And I'm effectively just doing this for funsies, and at worst, I could just, like, drop the minor. Like, that would be, like, the worst thing that could possibly happen. And I'm not going to do that, because I honestly want something to do. I'm kind of bored. And it's hype as hell, because I love chilling, but I hate being bored, and it sucks finding the balance between those two. But, fuck, man, I'm so excited to just chill the fuck out. It's gonna be so nice. Man, but, these 10 classes, honestly, we'll see. We have a schedule set up. This is the most likely setup, is this one currently, and hopefully these 2 make at some point in here. We'll see. Yeah, if they don't, oh no. I'm still going to be taking, it will suck, but, like, I'm still going to be taking 7 cool classes. Fuck, man. It's honestly pretty cool seeing that, like, I've worked hard enough my first 2 years with classes I dislike. I've busted my ass enough that, like, now I have just a bunch of cool fucking classes, and I can chill. I can just chill the fuck out, and I am so hyped. And I get to do hobbies and shit I like I put in for this English minor. I put in the form for it. I filled that out like a month ago, barely a few weeks ago, and it's so cool. God damn, I'm hyped. I'm sorry to keep going on, but just like, hell yeah. I get to chill. I've done all my hard work, and now I get to chill with a hobby I enjoy. And it's not to say I disenjoy music. It's just when you're a major in something, you have to put in a lot more of the shitty work, the busy work, the part you hate. And it's not that I dislike any of it. I mean, even the busy work in music I've loved. Like, music theory, I I mean, I had fun with theory like 1, 2, and 3, but theory 4 and form and analysis are. Sorry, I heard my grandmother walking by and thought she was gonna open the door, but yeah, like theory 4 and form and analysis are both like, oh great, I have to make a table. Like, I hate that. Give me shit that is practical. Give me playing advice. Like, oh, if you're improvising, here's a cool chord progression, and here's how you can manipulate members of it. But no, you have to learn that shit on your own, which kind of sucks. But, I mean, it's still fun. I still enjoyed learning it. I mean, the amount of crazy... Because that was one of the biggest things that helped with picking up guitar was understanding chords as a thing. Because, I mean, it's sad thinking about how if you're a music major and you just put in the bare minimum effort, like you do the work they ask, but you don't put in extra, you're not going to get most of what you need to be a good performer. Because, I mean, I go to a decent school. Like, for music majors, it's one of the best in my state. And to hear that, like, oh, yeah, if you don't pick up another instrument entirely so you can understand chords, you're not going to learn it in theory. You're not going to learn it in, you know. And I'm glad that honestly, I want to suck my own dick and be like, I put in the effort, I put in the work. But no, I was just lucky. I was just lucky that I enjoyed guitar, and I picked it up, and I said, I want to do it, and then it happened to help me. And there's a bunch of music majors out there, people who are harder working than me, better than me at their craft, better than me at their instrument, and they're not going to get that because they didn't. Like, they didn't pick up another instrument, and that fucking sucks. Because, I mean, you know, as much as I talk about, like, oh, I'm a performance, whatever, perform, blah, 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 play, play, play. You know, a lot of the people at my college are music ed majors, and if you're going to be teaching someone and you just don't know this shit, I mean, that's awful. Like, fuck. And I get that it's different on the high school and, God forbid, middle school teaching level, because it's like, oh, well, the kids don't actually need to know how to form a chord. They just need to know how to read sheet music and do what's on the page. But, like, I mean, it just sucks that these are people who are going to educate and they aren't educated themselves, like, fully. And, again, that's not sucking my own dick. I was lucky. I was purely lucky that I was like, oh, I want to pick up a new thing. And then I learned chords. Or purely lucky that... I mean, it's just pure luck, and I hate that. I hate that I'm... Like, when I look at theory shit, I'm not a goated theorist. I'm not some fucking... And I was a B student in theory, you know. I wasn't fucking... or anything. But, I mean, even then, I still feel like I got out with more value than most of my peers, because I know more about chord shit, how to use it for playing. And it sucks, because these are people who put in the same amount of work as me, if not more. Some people I know who put in significantly more, like hours more a day work than me, and they're just not getting the same level of education because of effectively luck. And it's fucking disgusting. I wish it was... I mean, standardized education isn't really a good thing because, you know, I'm going to go perform when I graduate. I'm going to fucking go to grad school, see how that goes, and then go play in an orchestra or go play. I probably wouldn't fuck with an orchestra job, but I would fuck with like just busking and that kind of thing. Like when I graduate, I'm gonna go play under a subway, you know, and that's not. I mean, that's not the same path everyone wants. So the education shouldn't be standard because I've learned shit that people playing in a subway probably, I mean, would benefit more from than like someone who's gonna go teach lessons or something like that. I don't know. It's just a weird thing to think about. And sorry to get sidetracked from the English stuff, but I mean, it's just a bad thing to think about. And it's not a fault of any of the teachers. You know, it's not like, oh, the theory teacher should be doing this and this and this. Like, no, he's doing what he can, he's doing what he should, and he's doing everything he can. And he's a great guy, he's a great teacher. I mean, he taught a fuckload better than the last couple teachers did for theory. Teachers. But I don't know. It's just an annoying thing that there isn't more of a like practical applied theory. Kind of sucks. But hey, who am I to complain? I'm a fucking punk bitch because I complained. But yeah, English. Damn. I'm happy I added the English minor because like I knew I needed something to do the next 2 years, and I'm glad I found something that was cool, is cool, and something that has like classes I'm interested in. So yeah, that's all I really got for today. Here's the list. I'll update as I go. I'll probably say at some point, hey, here's this new one. Here's this blah 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 blah. It's hey everyone, it's a year from today. I'm in this class. I'm probably not gonna do that, but yeah, I have a vague idea that this is what I'm gonna be looking at over the course of the next 2 years, and yeah, pretty hype. I'm gonna fix the text real quick, and then I'll end the video. Yeah, we're gonna do highlight. We're gonna do highlight. We're gonna do. Ooh. Oh. God damn it. You bitch. And now we can do. Let's make the text white. Make the text white. Make the ba-bam! And there we have it. And it's still not aligned quite right. Yeah. There we go. Perfectly aligned. Okay, yeah, that's, I've done enough fucking rambling for one day. Yeah, here's the list. You know what the plan is. I know what the plan is. That's more important than you knowing it, because I'm doing it. Yeah, that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Alright, bye everyone.